notice that the Impale is up before Blank is hit level 6. He'll be spotted.
Yeah, Hook is going to come in and Score. Should be able to take a Lantern Ride. Wolf is going to dash away, but no, not quite enough damage. He just grabs onto the Tristana. Rocket Jump is going to be available. Deft in position to get some autos. As here's the ultimate coming out. Good knock up and the knockback. Yukal just timing the gank with his jungler on the bottom side, and first blood goes to SKT.
To want to take it late. They want gold now. They want more kills, and they're back.
Yeah, well, the Predator is going to come in. Impale is available, but Score just going to be knocked up. Takes out the Lantern forever, and they pick up the kill onto Blank. You called the Griffin special. I think they were one up. Just the Vision of Empire isn't able to find the little Scorpion.
There's a long ride, and there's basically the entire rip.
That's the roller coaster.
Oh,
That's
baby.
We've seen it. The KT roller coaster was just demonstrated.
We've seen it so many times. You don't PogChamp every time, but this time was the time of all times. Watch this. Maximum range ride. Whee! He says as he goes all the way along. He's still suppressed.
Ludicrous stuff.
Unfortunately, once again, he's behind. Not going to get too much gank assistance. I don't think Jarvan's going to come up even in this particular case. I think Tal loses the 1v1. He's against Iceborne Gold.
Yep, he already is. His dominance has been popped, but it's straight up not doing anything. Smeb.
Maybe SKT are already looking and saying, wish we had the Shen.
Yeah, well, Blank was looking for the reverse side of Shelly for quite some time as Faker moves his way over. Okay, Score's just going to flash, kills him with Impale. Okay.
Well, that happened.
Frightening thing is that KT is set up for front to back a little bit better this time around, but not if their Skarner is just going to explode. SKT all turn up at the same time and the Lantern unable to come out. As Shelly is also going to be able to fly forward. Faker playing up so incredibly far as he gets a never move onto the Thresh. The hook lands onto the Rakan, and the Ornn is going to get the double knockup to come in. Wolf takes so much damage as the Cataclysm is going to fly forward. Decent work onto Marta, but they're going to need the Demon Flare to get a flash, and Faker doesn't have it available. They pull in the Ornn, but now Tal going to get booped back and destroyed before doing anything. Marta even had a hook out. That was a cute one as the double kill. Now for Yukal and KT this time.
Away. KT still trade up. They are stronger in a low gold game. We watched the replay. You understand why the initiation happened. There's a huge Ornn ultimate onto 2, and Smeb knows their damage output is high. It's an Iceborne Gauntlet onto the Ornn early in the game, and while Faker has a Rod of Ages, this is not the time you truly respect the swing.
Yeah, the Weaver's Wall is going to mean there's no escape at all for anyone. Faker just wanted to get one kill back, but Marta, he had himself a time
Heal away from Baron, he can't tank it as well. As other choices is, do they have the damage to kill Tal? We wonder out loud.
Well, Tal's going to get the flash, but he's not actually going to be able to get away. Impale just waited for until after the CC. Smeb's going to breathe on the Crocodile and even stop him from being able to slice his way through.
No ability to actually capitalize on that kill. That means Splash is down for Score. He might just be killed.
Yeah, Flash comes in and he is going to get pulled back. Has himself the stopwatch, so survives for a lot longer, but now KT, will they have options? The Buster Shot gets stepped out of the way as Blank takes a lot of damage, but the Ornn's making his way in. Can he get the knockups? Knock up onto the Crocodile only, but that's going to be enough to grab themselves the kill, and Faker, no more mana to get, no more health to get the fight down.
Is he not going to flash? He will.
Picks it up.
Does this mean Baron for the side of KT? They don't have a smite, so you'd think no. Get the second kill.
Can he make? No, it's not going to be his Score.
Yep.
He just boosts his way back through. This is going to be the easiest smite of his life because there's no other one in the pit this time, and he grabs it. Hook even registers.
Can be started. We have the respawn. You can see Skarner coming up on the minimap. Here's the replay from right at the start. They have to invest a lot, and man, stopwatch sometimes gives no value. In this case, so useful to buy time. Even with Deft out of the fight for the majority, they eventually go 2 for 1. Tal doesn't do enough damage or is not tanky enough in the front line to actually contest Deft to any great degree. That was about the best.
Safe. This Vision of Empire not going to, well, he's going to find Deft. Didn't necessarily need to. Call the Forge God though, gets onto Bank. No, good flash. Gets him out of the way.
So the Weaver's Wall coming and just couldn't fully evaluate the situation. Just flash, there's the hook.
Yep, that's going to be that. And a dead Swain is going to be the result. Faker, no flash opportunity, no ghost.
For the turn.
Yeah, Blank is going to get the flag in there. They've got some wards down, and Smeb, oh, he sees them all lined up. Call of the Forge God now going to be opted in for, but it's not going to happen. The smite is going to be won by Score. That's what he wanted. Takes the Lantern over as well. Smeb, despite not getting the knockups, caused enough ruckus to get the work done.
Faker takes damage.
Yeah, what is this? Smeb just walking at them. He's a brick wall, for goodness sake. As there's the stun onto Bank. Good buffering once again of the rocket jump as Smeb now taking some damage as the turret is involved. Tal has to get the hell out of there as Yuko. Where are you? He's inside the base as now Bank can't get auto attacks because there's a damn Talia smacking at the back of his head, gets his way over, picks up the crocodile, and now KT, they sacrifice their top laner, but they get 2 for it and will break the base again on the top side.
It's opposite day, Atlas. The damn Talia is chasing Renekton out of his own base to go on to face Afrika in the semi-final.
Yeah, just look at Smeb, just not caring at all. Takes all of the CC, and it's KT.
Meanwhile, watch Yukal in the backline find Tal and say, well, I may be Talia, and I'm walking largely into melee range, but I'm going to walk up and force you out of your own base. He's all about flashing for kills.
Oh, he is
our man Yukal. Bringing back just here to keep them away from the turret.
That pseudo siege that we were talking about. KT now able to get underneath the last remaining inhibitor turret. Do so very easily, Deft sidestepping the never move effortlessly. And also, of course, had the lantern for safety as he takes that one now. Double. Oh my goodness, now the engage comes in. Call the Forge got double knock up onto the bottom lane, but that's going to be Bang getting himself out to safety. Tal cannot say the same thing though, as he's just trying to kill creeps because he doesn't do any damage to KT whatsoever. Deft is going to pick that one up for his 6th kill of the game. Smeb doesn't find the charge stun, but SKT now need to try and find a desperation fight. Faker just booped back with the seismic shove, and it looks like he's just going to have to spend the rest of the game on that fountain. The Nexus is now exposed, and KT are going to be moving themselves to match point in this best-of-5 series against SK Telecom.
KT rolls a well-deserved Game 4 victory. Again, they leave open the Swain. They don't take it on blue side when it's available. And Atlas, you think back to the hard carry Swain games, BDD, Yukal, and you wonder, why is it not working like that for SKT? Remember that all those games, we saw turret dives, we saw aggressive plays. Those were Swains in tempo drafts like KT Rolster is drafting. They weren't Swains saying, hey, in the late game, I will zone and do damage. They were Swains taking advantage of aggressive junglers and aggressive mindsets. SKT is drafting Swain for a safe pick, but they're not drafting aggression around it. And KT's just saying, we'll fight where the Swain isn't. And by the time we show up in a team fight with Swain, he won't have the damage to actually be relevant in the 5v5.
Yeah, and that's why I think looking at the draft, you see the Ezreal ban as being relatively genius here, to be honest. I was questioning sort of Ezreal's position, but honestly, having a 2-item AD carry that can really control a mid-game in the hands of Bang would have been so useful. It's understandable now why KT are always opting into that for their 4th ban.
It's a